Okay, let's go.
In the first chapter, as evening falls, the Seamount Hotel in Gambia's capital, Banjul, becomes the temporary residence for 4 unfamiliar guests. None of them are acquainted with each other. The initial arrival is Karanja Kamani, a professor from the University of Nairobi's Institute of Development in Kenya, who is allocated a room on the 4th floor of the East Wing. Following him is Nobile Malisi, a 70-year-old comrade from Zimbabwe, who is assigned a room on the 5th floor of the South Wing. Chinit Kayamaka, a 50-year-old pastor from Lagos, Nigeria, representing the church inside Africa, CIA, checks in 3rd and is accommodated on the 6th floor of the West Wing. Lastly, Sif Tahir, a 40-year-old engineer formerly employed by the Ministry of Defense in Tripoli, Libya, arrives and is given a room on the 3rd floor of the North Wing. Within an hour of their arrivals, all 4 strangers receive a mysterious call from an unidentified caller who introduces himself as their guide. He provides each of them with a code 1124 to unlock their briefcases. Unfortunately, the code fails to open any of the briefcases. Wait, let's take a break. If you are new here, please help us grow by clicking on the subscribe button. You can also click on the bell icon to be notified on my next video on this. Okay? Done? I am waiting. Okay, thank you, now we can continue. Meanwhile, Dr. Obiola Alhalabi, another guest at the hotel, is approached by Fiona Mackenzie, a Gambia news reporter who was adopted by Scottish missionaries and raised in Edinburgh, Scotland. She has returned to Banjul, and the two engage in an interview. Dr. Obiola Alhalabi reveals that he studied at Harvard University in the US, currently teaches at the University of Ibadan, is 45 years old, and serves as an advisor to heads of state. A significant political event is about to take place nearby as African heads of state are gathering at the Pinnacle Hotel, located just 2 streets away from the Seamount Hotel. They are set to discuss a document titled Way Omega, which, if adopted, is expected to bring substantial changes to African politics, including the elimination of military coups, rigged elections, and political corruption. Dr. Obiola Alhalabi, who authored a pessimistic work titled Failure of States about Africa's state of affairs, is surprisingly optimistic about Way Omega and has been invited by the presidents to participate in the discussions. The interview with Fiona ends prematurely when she is called back to her office. Meanwhile, there are 49 foreign heads of state in Banjul for the summit, and although they seem content, their presence is causing disruptions for the local population. Slum clearance operations, the demolition of roadside kiosks that many families relied on, road repairs during peak traffic times, the proliferation of checkpoints, and redirection of water resources to impress the visitors have all affected the local residents negatively. To enhance security, all the heads of state are to be accommodated at the Pinnacle Hotel, consolidating security efforts at one location instead of spreading them across 50 different places. Challenges remain regarding the seating arrangements at the summit and the hotel accommodations for the dignitaries.